Greetings hobbyists, this is Artisans of All. And in this video series we're having a look at some of the less talked about extensions in Blender that are worth your time checking out. And this free extension is chef's kiss good. I mean, I didn't expect to find something as potentially transformative as this when I started this series. So, we know the importance of the 3D cursor. It's going to allow us to bring in objects, for example if I want to bring in a cube and then scale that down or move it around, and potentially we can transform around it if we've got our transform pivot point set to the 3D cursor. So its location is quite important, but it can be annoying to move around. It's reliant on different commands, and those commands generally relate to you moving it to an object that's already in existence. Though obviously you can shift and right click as well. So let's have a look at this as an alternative. So what we've just done is we've brought in that object because we wanted it centered to this. But if I just bring up my M panel, you'll notice I've got this extension called 3D Cursors Briefcase, and I've set up a couple of 3D cursors, and this stores and loads 3D cursor positions. So for example, say I want to set something up along this rod-based structure, I can just go to the rod cursor because I've set one up there, Shift A, mesh, bring in a cylinder, and then let's just RX 90 and then scale that down, and then we've got something going along our rod, and we could, let's say, mirror that across. Wonderful. We could also probably actually mirror it this way as well. Let's just do that as a new modifier and mirror across. So we've got this cursor set up that we could just quickly jump to. But then we've also got one for the top. There we go. So I could once again bring in, let's say, a cube this time, and then S and G and Z that up. So we can really quickly jump between these, and say for example I decide that I want to transform these into, let's say, 3, so it's going to be in a triangle. Once again, origin cursor, come to the top, Alt and D, R, and then 120 would be around, and then Shift and R to do another one, because the cursor's perfectly in the right place. But now we're going to go back to working on our rod section, so we're now back here. How good is this, just to be able to jump between cursors? What I'm going to do is just delete these out, and then we'll talk through how this works. But it is very, very simple. All we do is select an object or get our cursor to somewhere else. For example, I could Shift and right click there to get our cursor there if I wanted to. Shift and S, cursor to selected, and then all I do is click plus. And then I can just save this. It comes in as 3D cursor. I called this, what was it, rod cursor. So that's now there. Same thing with this object up here. Shift and S, move the cursor to selected, and then once again I can call this whatever I want, so new, and we'll call this top cursor. And now we can just jump between them as we click on them. Now as a default, this is actually set up to not auto load. So what you would do is click on where you want to go, then click load. You can also center your view to that 3D cursor. Let's move it to the top cursor, and then view to center, or same thing, load view to cursor. So that's quite interesting just for jumping around your scene, but I do quite like this with the auto load. There are some other great options as well. For example, we can just delete all of the 3D cursors if we want to, but, and I think this is great, we could also say, for example, go to, let's say, our origin cursor and say, no, I want to convert this 3D cursor to an empty. And now, if we just go into X-ray mode, you can see there is now an empty in the place of that cursor. It's not that this cursor's gone, I can still bring it back, but we've got an empty there if I needed something to, let's say, mirror across. There is one thing that doesn't seem to be working on this, which is a little bit annoying, which is this 3D cursor floating pop-up, which creates this lovely pop-up, which would be awesome if we could just keep on screen and then move around, but as soon as I click on anything it seems to disappear. I'm not sure if this is an error or the way I'm using it is wrong, but that is a shame because that would be awesome to have this. But I do like the auto load button on, so now I just need to click and it jumps from one to another. So there we go, that is the 3D Cursors Briefcase. What an awesome extension. It's free. Go and grab it. I don't know why you wouldn't want this. Now I've got the hard job of trying to find a free extension that's better than this. I'm not sure I'm going to manage that. But if you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell button so you can see when the next video's out and you can see if I manage it. Have a great day, guys.